Welcome back to Podlish. Today, Emma and Jack help us navigate the first days after summer break. Emma, how did it feel waking up for your first day back?
Honestly, it was tough. I woke up late and felt like my bed was holding me hostage. It's funny how quickly we forget our routines during vacation, isn't it?
Absolutely. That transition can be jarring. It's like switching gears from relaxation into back to the grind mode. What was the first thing you noticed about being back?
The quiet in the morning, actually. During break, my mornings were slow, but now the alarm rings and it's go, go, go. I had to remember all my little routines again.
Let's dive into some useful morning vocabulary. Jack, can you walk us through your routine using present simple tense?
Sure, I wake up at 7, get ready for class, grab a quick breakfast, and leave the house by 8. I usually say, I need coffee before anything else.
Great example. Notice how Jack uses verbs like wake up, get ready, and leave. These are essential for describing daily habits.
Exactly, and using the present simple helps us talk about actions we do regularly, not just once.
Now, when you see friends after vacation, small talk is key. Emma, what's a natural way to start that conversation?
I usually ask, how was your break? Or, did you go anywhere fun? It shows you're interested and helps break the ice.
That's a friendly approach. Studies show that open-ended questions encourage longer conversations, which is great for language practice.
Right, and if someone asks me, I might say, it was relaxing, or I just stayed home. Simple answers keep it easy for both speakers.
Let's talk about the idiom back to the grind. Jack, how would you explain it to a beginner?
Back to the grind means returning to regular work or school after a break. It's like a machine starting up again after resting.
Exactly. It's a common way to express the idea of resuming normal responsibilities. Can you use it in a sentence?
Sure, vacation is over, it's back to the grind tomorrow. This phrase helps you sound more natural in everyday conversations.
Another useful phrase is catching up. Emma, what does it mean in the context of returning to school?
Catching up means talking with friends about what happened while you were apart. For example, I'm catching up with classmates during lunch.
That's right. It's not just about conversation. Sometimes it means reviewing missed work, too. How do you approach both meanings?
If I missed a lesson, I might say, I need to catch up on homework. But with friends, it's more about sharing stories and reconnecting.
Many learners struggle with early mornings. Jack, how do you express feeling tired or not ready to wake up?
I might say, it's hard waking up early again, or simply, I'm so tired. These phrases are direct and easy to use.
Good point. Some people use humor, like, I need 3 alarms to wake up. Adding a joke can make the conversation lighter.
Exactly. It shows you're relatable, and it keeps the mood positive, even if you're both a bit sleepy.
Now, let's focus on shadowing. Emma, for those new to this, what is shadowing and how does it help?
Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating each line right after. It's like echoing, and it really helps with pronunciation and rhythm.
Yes, and studies have shown that shadowing improves speaking speed and confidence. What advice do you have for beginners trying this method?
Start slowly, pause after each line, and don't worry about mistakes. With practice, your mouth gets used to the sounds, just like athletes training their muscles.
Let's break down the present simple tense, since it's used everywhere in routines. Jack, can you give us some examples?
Sure, I eat breakfast at 7. She goes to work by bus. We use present simple for actions that happen regularly or facts that are always true.
Exactly. And notice how verbs don't change much except adding s for he, she, or it. This rule is key for making your sentences correct.
Right. So, he wakes up early, but I wake up late. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference in sounding natural.
Questions and contractions are everywhere in English conversation. Emma, how do you make your speech sound more natural with these?
I use contractions like I'm instead of I am, and for questions I ask, do you have homework? Or are you ready? It makes talking smoother.
That's a great tip. Researchers say contractions help listeners understand spoken English better because that's how native speakers talk every day.
Exactly, and using question forms invites the other person to join in, making the conversation interactive and friendly.
Finally, for listeners restarting their English practice, Jack, what would you suggest to build confidence and motivation?
Set small goals, like practicing 5 minutes each day. Celebrate little wins, such as saying a new phrase correctly. Over time, you'll notice big improvements.
That's encouraging. Studies show that consistent, short practice is more effective than long but rare study sessions. It keeps your brain engaged.
Exactly, and remember, everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is to keep trying and enjoy the process of learning.